What's the difference between a Roth 401k versus a regular 401k? What are they and which one is better for you? Put simply, a 401k account is basically a retirement account that your employer offers to you. The term 401k sounds complicated, but it's as simple as a bank account. Whoever made this term up probably just wanted to sound smart and gave it that name. This account is usually set up during the onboarding process when you first get hired. Every time you get paid, you can put part of your paycheck into the account. Sometimes your employer will match a percentage of what you put in. Then you can use the money inside of the account to purchase investments like stocks and bonds. Unfortunately, you don't have a lot of investment options to choose from. Sometimes those options might even be straight up garbage because there are way too many fees attached to them. There are two types of 401ks, Roth and traditional. You will get different tax benefits depending on which one you pick. For a Roth 401k, you put in after-tax money, or money you've already paid taxes on. You don't get tax benefits when you contribute the money, but you will get tax benefits when you withdraw. Any money you withdraw when you retire is not taxed. Uncle Sam or the US government takes his cut first, and then he'll basically leave you alone afterwards. To withdraw money from the account without being penalized or taxed, you must meet these two conditions. 1. You must be at least 59 and a half years old. 2. The account is at least 5 years old. Otherwise, you will have to pay a penalty for withdrawing early. In contrast, the regular or traditional 401k takes pre-tax money, that is, money you haven't paid taxes on. As a result, you have less income for the taxman to tax this year, and you will pay less taxes. Sounds too good to be true? It is. When you retire and withdraw your money, the taxman will knock on your door, extend his hand out, and ask for his cut. Did you think you were going to escape the old taxman? Additionally, if you withdraw money, you must be at least 59 and a half years old or you will have to pay him extra. There are some exceptions in which you won't be penalized for withdrawing your 401k funds early. For example, if you become totally and permanently disabled. On the other hand, you can't leave your money in there forever either. You're required to take money out called required minimum distributions when you reach a certain age. For example, that age is 73 in 2023. Each year, you can contribute up to the IRS limit. In 2023, you can put up to 22.5k into your 401k if you're under 50 years old. If you're 50 and older, you can contribute 7.5k more. This limit is shared between the Roth and the traditional 401k. You can divide this limit up between the two accounts however you want to. You can put the whole 22.5k into the Roth and nothing in traditional. Alternatively, you can put 11.25k in each account. Luckily, anyone, regardless of how much they make, can contribute to these 401k accounts. If your employer matches part of what you put in, that amount does not count towards the 22.5k limit. With that said, if your employer is matching what you put in, you should definitely take full advantage of that. It's free money. Take it. However, there is a small exception. If you work for a greedy leprechaun who charges you high fees for participating and high fees for buying and owning the investments, you might want to avoid participating in those. Also, beware of the stock picking mutual funds that claim to beat the market. Not only do most of them fail to beat the market, but they also charge you crazy high fees. The main difference between a Roth 401k versus a regular 401k is when you get your tax advantage. The Roth version gives you tax benefits when you take out the money. The regular version gives you tax benefits when you put in the money. Now you might be wondering which one is better. The short answer is the Roth. You should only go with the regular 401k for two main reasons. 1. You expect to have less income in the future than you do right now. 2. You expect taxes to go down in the future. Roth tends to be a better choice because no one is sure of what the tax rate will be like in the future. However, what we do know is that Uncle Sam has a spending problem, so he's going to need more money, meaning more taxes. Furthermore, if you invest in a regular 401k, you won't know how much you will actually have to spend, since not everything in there is your money. Planning your retirement around that can be a bit stressful. You can have $1 million in it, but only around half of it is actually yours to keep. Uncle Sam takes the other half. If Uncle Sam feels extra greedy in the future, you might only be able to keep 40%. Ouch. If you're feeling optimistic and you want to split your risks, you can divide the contributions between the two accounts. Whatever you do, just make sure you contribute to your retirement. Lastly, you want to not only take advantage of the 401k account, but also the individual retirement account, or the IRA. You're allowed to and should contribute to both the 401k and the IRA. This next video will talk about what IRAs are and how you can take advantage of their awesome benefits to turbocharge your retirement.